everybody, Jordon Gonzales here from the Gonzales Racing Team, bringing you win number 54. We're in the trucks at Iowa. This is one of my favorite tracks for the trucks. Somewhat technical. It's shaped like it's a D-shaped track, you know, like your Michigan, your Autoclub, you know, but it's shorter, much shorter. So you actually have a lot of off-throttle time, some braking. You can see here, though, I was able to qualify for P1, and the race is going to get started. There we go, off to the races. Driving the Door Renew Project 7 P7 Gonzales Racing Team paint scheme I came up with for this year. It's not the prettiest, but it gives plenty of space for our sponsors to, well, they're not really my sponsors. Door Renew is my sponsor. P7, I'm advertising for them. Any kids who want to do Bible clubs. Race gets off to a pretty good start. And about 10, 11 flags of green flag racing, and we get here, we're having contact on the front stretch. 8 car coming up, 3 was there, made some contact. So you can see there, the 3 was actually not up against the wall, so I don't know if maybe the 8 expected him to be there. So yeah, I think they, both just looking for the same real estate. Unfortunate situation. Doing a little flippity dance to this music here. Check it out. Well timed, sir. Well timed. Now this here I'm going to show you just because it plays such a big role and it's very interesting. So the 16 truck pulls in. 16 is Scott Anderson. No one else did. So he's going to start in the back on fresh tires. We're going to follow along with him just because it's going to be very interesting. I want to show you. We're going to skip through a lot of the laps though, but just to show you what's happening here. Fresh tires versus old tires. And I'm also noticing already that my recording, there's one thing wrong. The lap counter is stuck. It's going to get jacked up in some of this part, so I apologize. Speed this baby up, and as you can see, he's easily kind of catching the vehicles in front of him to the point where here he just made a pass for P2, and we're actually in around the lap 30s or so. Now he's past P2, but he hasn't really gained on me per se. We've been pretty much locked around 1.5, 1.7s, so his tires equalized out with mine, and unfortunately we don't get to finish the green flag run. To the finish. I know it says 16 of 60. We're actually around lap 38, 39 right now, and a caution comes out for this gentleman here. This is what happened the first time when, I don't know if you saw it, truck spinning out in the front when we were riding along with the 16 truck. He spun out, gets it together, and drives on. Here you see the back end all jacked up because he spins out again, and with his slow re-entry, it puts out the caution. So now the 16 stays out when everybody else goes pitting, so I don't know what strategy he was on. He was the opposite strategy as the rest of the field the entire time. That is going to end up biting him in the butt. You can see everybody else coming down pit road, and only the 16 staying out. Race off pit road. And you see there, again, I don't know what his agenda was. If he wanted a chance to win, obviously he would need to have pitted with us there that first lap, but he didn't. So he's going to be starting back in the back, and that's going to play a major role as happening up here in a little bit. Restart. Looking back from our P7 Door Renew GRT Chevrolet Silverado iRacing. And you're going to notice there's about 2 or 3 trucks that gets loose here. There's a 5 truck, he gets loose. Another 2 trucks in the back. Truck there near the start-finish line. So we'll watch the 5 in reverse here. Should be able to see everybody else who spins out. You see the 2 trucks in the back, and here this blue truck all by himself also. But look at this right here. Oh, and that's the 16 truck. He got involved. Let's ride along with him. His opposite strategy agenda. He actually gets loose right there, so he gathers it, gets caught up in that 20 trucks mess again. And here's the 15 coming back onto the track, and the 16 just nails him. I don't know, out of frustration, just didn't see him, or unfortunate situation for the 16. He had a good run going. Final restart of the race. On this one here, the 10 truck is actually able to figure out what I was doing, so he is able to keep up with me on that start. And I'm going to make a bit of a mistake going into turn 3 and 4. You can see him get all over me right here. He actually had to lift because he wanted to race it out and not just, turn me and get me out of his way. So I appreciate the 10, Chris Woods, for that. I think my lap counter's stuck again here, so I apologize for the misinformation on the screen. And this is pretty much all she wrote. Going to come back to the start finish line. We're just going to jump over to the last lap. Nothing else really exciting happens here. But it is win number 54. You see we got a little bit more spread out there at the end. So it's always good to take door renew Project 7 Gonzales Racing Team to Victory Circle. Well, actually can't get to the Victory Circle, so I have to go to the start finish line and just do my burnouts. If you would like to see your sponsor brought to a Victory Circle, or you're a company, should say, and you'd like to sponsor us, let us know. You can go to GonzalesRacingTeam.com or GonzalesRacing.com, either one. GonzalesRacing.com is the official URL.